You let the people know we're going live too. So, all right, everyone, welcome to City Rocks Live. We're back in the City Rocks studio. I'm Nolan Hart here with Valencia. How's it going today, Valencia? We got a good one here versus Team Why Not.
It's going great. Why not be here today to watch some great basketball?
Absolutely. Both teams here 4-3. Team Why Not, Russell Westbrook's team from Los Angeles, California. Very high talented team. City Rocks, we know we got some dogs. Should be a good one. Let's take a look at the standings, see where we're at today. Neck and neck, Team Why Not and the City Rocks. So, you know, both teams are going to be playing very hard.
Absolutely. All these teams in this tournament are really trying to get that number one spot. And we're just going to see in the jump ball who's ready to get after it today.
Sure thing. And we got a full slate of games here at City Rocks Live. We're here all weekend, Friday, today, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. 4 games, all on City Rocks Live. As you can see here, we have a really tough schedule with teams all ahead of us in the standing. So City Rocks can really make up some ground with some wins this weekend.
Absolutely. I don't think we care about the wins that much, and we're just here to ball. So
we're here to ball, right? It's throw the records out. It's AAU, it's the EYBL, and it's going to be a good one here as we see both teams warming up, getting ready for this 4 o'clock local tip-off in Kansas City. We're here live in Albany. Looks like the boys are ready. Let's announce the starting lineups for the City Rocks. At center, number 17, MJ Madison. At guard, number 5, Amari Wooten. And we have at guard, number 4, Peyton Miller. At forward, number 1, Darian Moore Jr. And at forward, number 23, Lucas Murillo. All right, we're about ready to tip it off here. Team Why Not, they like to get out and run. They play a lot of man-to-man. Should be a high-paced game. Valencia, what are you looking to see here in this matchup?
I'm looking to see a more composed and mature Rocks team. I obviously want to see some dunks out there today, but, you know, end of the day, we're looking for a win. So,
absolutely. And Team Why Not, they're going to bring you Julius Price, very good guard, S.J. Madison, Caden Bailey, Christian Collins, who averages 20 points, and number 35, Trevon Carter Givens. Just a few moments away from tip-off. We're here with the 8th game of the year in the EYBL season, about halfway through as these teams get ready to march on to Peach Jam. We have a cool Jordan court design and aesthetic here in Kansas City. V, your thoughts?
I like the black and red going on.
Yeah.
It's very hard. I'm coming here to hoop. So
yeah, Jordan, you know that killer mode is activated. The jump ball won by the Rocks. Murillo at the top of the key. Hands it off to Peyton Miller. We are underway here. Murillo at the baseline drives. Kicks it back out to Darian Moore. Swings it around to Peyton Miller. Only 3 on the shot clock. 2, 1. And it looks like that's a shot clock violation. Turnover, City Rocks, ball to Team Why Not. A little too patient there to start off.
Or is it not patient enough?
Yeah, one of the two. Either way, the Rocks are going to clean this up. Back we go, Team Why Not. Collins into Vernon. Passes it around to Christian Collins. Drive stolen by Moore.
Ooh, Jelly fam.
Oh,
2
with
points.
the scoop. and he's got the scoop on the chip, and it goes in. Down the hatch 2-0, City Rocks in the home whites. Team Why Not in the black.
We got some good defense going on in the post.
Good board. Oh, that's got to be. Darn. Team Why Not ball on the baseline. We had Coach Hart in here on Wednesday. He definitely wanted to clean up the turnovers. Valencia alluded to it earlier. Trying to find the right pace. Too fast or too slow. We just got to get the ball moving downhill and getting good shots. Team Why Not at the ball, top of the key, swings it around. A block shot there, and Murillo grabs the rebound. Back we come. Miller at the top of the key. Payday swings it around. Looks like we got
hits the camera.
Whoa.
These boys are playing hard.
Could be interesting. We have a frozen frame here. Hopefully they can. Okay, we're back.
We're
live.
back. And we're back.
That reminds you of when you're, at a baseball game and there's a foul tip and it smashes into the camera. This looks. Shout out to the Synergy and the team for getting the camera quality up pretty high. Oh, and Payday turns it over.
And they miss.
And they miss too, and we get the rebound back.
Let's
City
go.
Rocks
We out.
back
We
down.
out. We out. We out.
They out. All right, back. And they slow it down. Swing past Murillo. Looks like Team Why Not pressuring the ball. Murillo goes around it. Finds Madison. Is that a dunk? Are we calling that a dunk?
We're calling that a dunk. He did tap the rim, but it did land on his hand.
We'll give it to him. MJ with the dunk on the nice feed from Payday. And Payday with the blur all the way to the rim.
A block by Why Not.
Team Why Not. And Christian Collins, the one-man fast break, takes it all the way in.
So how do you feel about those fouls right there?
I give Team Why Not credit there. They're pushing the tempo, making the ref make a call. We'll see if, the refs are going to call it a little tighter like they did in the last session. So far, it seems that it's been pretty fair, but City Rocks have to get back on defense. That's one of the things Coach Hart talked about on the show Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Collins, he's the team's go-to guy. He's their leading scorer, number 11, 6'8", top in rebounding, scoring, free throw attempts, and steals. 70% of his drives are going to his right hand, so the Rocks really have to try to force him to his offhand. When you're guarding someone defensively, what do you make sure you do to keep them on their offhand?
You got to force them wherever they don't want to go, If they're... Example, we saw I forgot his name, but he had the cross between, pull up jump shot every time to the left. I think he got like 10 points off that, causing the lead. Like, you need to figure out people's skills and kind of cut the snake at the head. 2 points.
Speaking of skills, Lucas Murillo going hard to the rim, and he's got that touch in the mid-range. And the Rocks are coming out of the gate strong. Better start from this one. Looks like the boys got some rest last night in Memphis. Or Kansas City, rather.
On the move.
Yeah.
Don't even know. On the move.
Yep. On the go.
Speaking of go, is this Why Not's ball?
It looks like it is Team Why Not after some confusion there. And the Coach Hart letting the refs know what he thinks about that one. Swings it out.
Why Not kind of looking to penetrate, looking to get in the floor, but City Rocks is really locking them down right now.
Yep, force them into a tough one, and this long rebound goes to Team Why Not.
And they
triple is good.
Just praising them on their defense.
Bailey with the three. Caden Bailey leads the team in assists, creates opportunities. Got the loop there and got Why Not an extra possession and leads for three. Woo in for three. Can't get it to go. Back comes Team Why Not. Wild
for that
shot.
Foul. Is that a foul call?
Did they get the call? It looks like they did. Again, Team Why Not forcing the ball down the Rocks' throat in transition and leading to more free throws. At the line will be number 1. First one is good for Team Why Not. Julius Price at the line. Tie game 6-6. We're about halfway through the first quarter, and Price gets the second one to go.
Now
Team
7.
Team Why Not on a 5-0 run. Really, City Rocks just not playing smart basketball during this quick stretch, and it's led to Team Why Not scoring the way they know how in transition. Back come the Rocks. Peyton Miller pass it out to Payday.
And they call
was he out of bounds?
No, I think he was trying to set the screen.
And they called it an illegal screen?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll see. It looks like we're getting confirmation that it was more stepping out of bounds. So got to be aware of where you're at on the court. It's hard to see from our vantage point on the telecast. More with the turnover. Now Zachary White catches the ball, drives, or Collins passes it to White. Moore on the defensive side. Swiped away, stolen by Moore. Back he comes, passes it to MJ Madison, draws contact, and gets the foul called.
Almost an and one right there.
Almost. That was a fast transition opportunity for the Rocks. Love the unselfishness by Moore to find the cutting Madison. And he's got to just shake off the cobwebs because he got hit pretty hard on that one. MJ Madison stepping to the line, rocking the John Morant ones. Looking spiffy. And he's got a good-looking shot here. See if he can convert on the opportunity here.
And we got a tie game right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Tie game, 7-up. 7-7. City Rocks Team Why Not here in the first quarter. First game of the session. Welcome you back to City Rocks Live. And he gets them to go. 8-7. MJ Madison, stud. Top 100 player. Great on the defensive end. Great on the offensive end. Rebound. Team Why Not maintains possession. And the Rocks have struggled to grab the rebounds. It looks like they're blocking out well, but just not getting to the ball. Team Why Not maintains it. Why Not in the corner. Price for three. No good. Team Why Not tries to save it. They do. Off the Rocks again, and there's another offensive rebound from Team Why Not. EJ Vernon with the board. Team Why Not inbounds the ball. Christian Collins, their stud, step back, tough jump shot. Murillo in his face, no good. And there's MJ Madison again with the rebound, pushes it up. Amari. The point guard, Peyton Miller, dribbles it out. Murillo gets the ball, short corner, fade away.
Hey.
Nice. Murillo, the fadeaway, tough jump shot. And Rocks are up 10-7 here in the early going from Kansas City. And it looks like a whistle on the floor. And Caden Bailey draws the foul. We have a couple substitutions here for the Rocks. Parrish Edmond into the game for Lucas Murillo. And Braden Jones in for MJ Madison. Welcome to the game, fellas, and we're back live here, 10-7. Team Why Not. Tough three-pointer by Julius Price off the rim, and love the hustle by the Rocks.
Is that not a travel?
Oh, that's got to be
not?
a travel. That was the old slip and slide.
And a lost
the
ball.
ball don't lie.
Here we go.
Oh, and the ref just, doing his thing. Great job by the Rocks so far to force the Why Not offense into a turnover. Peyton Miller dribbling it down. Parrish, tough baseline, can't get it to go. back comes Team Why Not. Oh, and a back tap by Miller. Why Not retains possession, and it leads to a long. Was that a long 2? I believe it was.
Long 2.
A long 2, so it's still 10-9. Miller gets the high ball screen, yo-yos it.
Cross-court pass. They're really having good ball movement there.
Yes, blocking foul.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yes. Good call. Good call. There's a ouchie. Payday drawing the foul. Darian Moore drawing contact. He has one thing on his mind, getting the Rocks a good shot, and he often does it unless someone's in his way. And another foul. So the Rocks have now drawn 3 fouls here, soon to be in the bonus. In EYBL, there's 5 fouls to get to the bonus. Is that how it is in women's D1? 5 fouls?
5 fouls, yeah.
I think the men's need to switch to that. That's probably a better way.
6
I think it's 7 1-in-1, 10 double bonus. It's been that way for a long time. They still do the halves. I think it's probably changing.
To what, quarters?
People are talking about the change from the men's game to quarter. I think it's better. You know, some teams get 7 fouls with 13 minutes left, and they're in the bonus the whole way. So
yeah,
quarters is a better way to do it. And the roll to the rim by Team Why Not. So they are ahead now, 11-10. Miller crosses.
Screen refusal.
Oh, and he gets the ball back. Wooten now with the ISO opportunity. Drives. Hangs.
Hey.
Scores.
2 points.
Amari Wooten for the tough bucket.
Woot, woot.
Woot, woot.
For the 2 points.
For the 2. That was tough. He drives left, jumps in the air, switches hands, and gets the touch to go. Amari Wooten showing his arsenal. Made a ton of threes last weekend for the Rocks. Came up huge in their first game against the family. Nice to see him get going early.
Absolutely. Getting to that rim has been just a critical part of this game. And, you know, some calls are going to be called and some calls aren't. And you got to make the bucket either way. So,
absolutely. And we have a timeout here. Let's, when our producer gets a chance, let's try to go over to the 16U game. I know they're playing on a court adjacent to the 17U. Let's check in with them. And it looks like they are playing against Howard Pulley here on a different court. They're up 19-13. One of the guys looks like three-pointer on the way, and the Rocks are battling here against Howard Pulley. We'll keep an eye on this one, but let's go back live to the EYBL action as we have a substitution in for the City Rocks. Dom Sprague checking into the game.
Oh for 1. How much do you think that these free throws in this first quarter is going to affect the end of the game?
Free throws are huge. They're free for you, right? So you want to make every one. Obviously, it's a tough. You're entering into new courts and backdrops. There's an upper row stanchion. I love this setup here in Kansas City. Peyton Miller with a tough step back. But yeah, you got to convert the freebies. I would argue that your three-point shooting percentage is more important as that one goes for Team Why Not. Mm-hmm. You can survive not making free throws, but if you're going to get outshot from 3, it's going to be tough. And Team Why Not fouls Parrish Edmond, and he goes to the line for 2. Let's see if Parrish can knock these 2 down. Was activated from the injured list last week, and Memphis was huge in all 4 games He's playing with a torn ligament in his ankle. Gets the first one to go. Second one on the way, short. Got 20 seconds left in the quarter. 25, 24. 6-second difference between game clock and shot clock. And another three goes down for why not. Julius Price hits another.
Getting hot out there.
Yeah, he is heating up. Payday. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Time winding down. 3, 2, 1. Off the rim. And why not has a 4-point lead going into the second quarter. Teams still feeling each other out here in the early going. Seems like the Rocks have been in a rhythm at points and then, playing a little bit fast, not getting the loose balls, and Team Why Not has capitalized. They've hit a couple threes. Julius Price has had a couple of them. They've done a good job on Christian Collins so far. So what do you think Coach Hart is telling his guys in the huddle?
He's telling them you can't let them get those threes off. Mm-hmm. And if we're seeing these guys have a certain move and benefiting off our mistakes, we need to clean that up. Because, shoot, they just got 2 threes in the past minute, and now they're up. So I know he's getting on them about their defense. I think their offense is good. Shots are going to fall. Keep crashing the boards. But, Coach Hart, man, he got a lot to say. I can't say it all.
Yeah, Coach Hart is definitely giving his guys the instructions. As we get back into the second quarter of action here. Shout out to City Rock staff for getting everybody back out on the road. Quick turnaround. We got guys coming from, all different parts of the state of New York and Jersey, Massachusetts, Connecticut. So credit to our staff for getting these guys ready to go here in Kansas City as Miller drives and draws. Sprague for 3. Leaves it short, but Luka gets the rebound and gets rejected at the rim. Team Why Not comes back down. Good to see the Rocks get a second possession. Drive, draw, kick, 3-pointer on the way, and another one goes for Team Why Not. 20-13, or that might have been a 2 as well. So 19-13, Team Why Not. Here as the second quarter is underway.
Third 3 in the row.
Yeah, we got to get out on shooters. That's a must.
Absolutely.
Wide open 3, top of the key, Sprague, no good. Luka crashing the glass. Got to get back on defense. Oh, and did we foul another 3-point shooter? We did. Sprague fouls a 3-point shooter. So the Rocks have just not done a good job defending the 3-point line, and that's something that the team wants to contend they're going to have to be better of.
Absolutely.
3 shots on the way for Caden Bailey. Bailey leads the team in assists, but also leads the team in turnovers. He's a good shooter, and 69% of his shots are jump shots. So how do you make sure that you can test the 3 but don't foul?
You just have to have a hand in the face. Don't lean in on the jump, and don't make contact when they're rising up for that shot, because it's already gone.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it at that point. So
yeah, I try to, get a hand in the face, give them space to land, but it's a tough, and sometimes guys get a little overzealous and they draw a foul, and 3 easy free throws converted for Julius Price, Caden Bailey, and Team Why Not. Luka gets a wide open look for 3. No good. The Rocks are cold, and Luka draws the foul. Get on the offensive rebound. So hopefully the Rocks can settle down here now. Team Why Not on a pretty decent scoring run here. had 7 lead changes early on, but Why Not has their largest lead of the game at 22-13. Both teams coming into the game 4-3 on the year. Trying to get off to a good start here in Kansas City. Luka Ionescu at the line, and free throw is no good. Here's a kid that we know can get hot at any moment, so we're hoping this free throw can get him going. He was huge for us in the first game. I think he made 3 threes in his first game. Hasn't got much to go since then, and he gets the rim. I'm sure that's a relief for Luka. 22-14 on the free throw by Luka. Price wields his way in over the back, ref. That's got to be something. No call, and they get the offensive rebound. Wow. And there is the press from Team Why Not. Gets the ball to Murillo, who they've been focusing on, and he muscles his way in for 2.
He does not care
He
about
does
the
not
focus,
care about the
okay?
defense. He's going to get his way, and he gets it to go. Lucas picked up offers from VCU, Iowa, and UCLA off of his performances last week in Memphis. And another reach and not called. Nice feed, Bray, and now Lucas, who's smothered on the baseline by 2 Why Not defenders, but he's still going hard. Miller, step back 3, boom! Tough 3.
Take advantage.
In front of the Why Not bench, and they call a timeout. You can tell the coach is really barking at his players right now. And he's telling them, hey, don't let this guy get space. Miller can score from all 3 levels. A little snatch back, step back 3, and that shows you the skill level these guys have.
I was going to say, he just took that opportunity with the little space that he had and said, I'm going to get a bucket. That's what we need, and we need more of that.
It was a little bit of the LeScrew pullback.
Yank.
And then shooting it over a defender.
Yeah, that was nice.
But if the Rocks are getting those shots, can they win getting that quality of shot going forward?
I'm not saying every single shot needs to be like that. But if we are taking those shots, we got to have some rebounding going on.
Absolutely.
So, honestly, it's all about our rebounding.
And we need Peyton Miller to drive us forward. We're playing here without Mekhi White, who's with Team USA. So no Mekhi White. He was huge in our win against Team United last Sunday. So no Mekhi White. We're playing with 9 guys here in Kansas City. Peyton Miller is going to get a lot of minutes, and he delivers with a 3-pointer. Let's look at the box score here. Balanced scoring from the Rocks. Murillo with 6. MJ Madison with 4. Peyton Miller with the 3. Payday with 2. And Amari with 2. Parrish and Luka each with 1. 7 Rocks on the scoreboard. So good balanced scoring so far. We could take care of the defensive side, hold them to 1 shot, get a contest on the 3-pointers. The Rocks should be in good shape here. As it stands, Why Not up by 5. About to get underway here. Team Why Not takes the ball down. Caden Bailey with the 3. Gets a nice elevation on that shot. Doesn't get it to go. But another offensive rebound by Why Not. Poked free. And a lob up top. Slam dunk.
Great hustle.
And again, the Rocks can't corral the rebound, and it leads to an open dunk. These guys can fly on the other side. Peyton Miller dribbles into traffic. He's going to have to use a timeout. And the Rocks are here in a timeout. Let's look at the 16U briefly. Let's go out and check out how the 16U Rocks are doing. They're playing Howard Pulley from Minnesota. Shout out to the Land of Thousand Lakes. Looks like City Rocks have opened up a double-digit lead here. 34-24. This game is over at court 6. Logan Treddy had the ball there, passes it out to Stetson. Nice 3-ball on the way and splash down. Rocks. All right, 13.
Nice little preview there.
Nice
for the
little
Rocks.
preview of the 16s. Looking to go to 3-2. Had a good weekend last week, and we'll get you back out now to Why Not versus City Rocks here. Looks like they're going with a little bit of the Jordan and aesthetic here in Kansas City. Wonder if Michael Jordan might be trying to bring a franchise to Kansas City. I mean, he sold the Hornets now. You know, might as well bring a squad to Kansas City. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. Maybe there's a little foreshadowing.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to tell Mr. Jordan what to do with his money, but I'm liking the design here. This EYBL times Jordan design. And we're playing against a Jordan
nice
guy. Nice backup by Parrish, but he can't get the ball to go. And why not? Driving in like Westbrook. They didn't call a foul, though. No foul. No bucket.
No bucket. They did call the foul.
They did call the foul. And
I bet why not? Like, why not?
Why
What's
not
going on?
is playing with the attitude of their founder, Russell Westbrook, putting it all on the line.
They called another foul.
Another foul by Peyton Miller. And the bucket by Julius Price.
Nice elevation on that shot.
Nice elevation, nice finish. This is some high talent. Julius Price, again, leading scorers with 10 points so far. And Murillo gets
in the middle of that 1-3-1.
Yes, and hits a nice free throw line jump shot. 28-21. Price gets, and he just, no one puts a body on him.
Those easy putbacks are what is keeping them in the game right now.
Absolutely. And they're pressuring the Rocks, skip it ahead, but we lose it.
And we get it back. Hold on. Camera can't keep up.
The camera can't keep up with Payday. He can't get the runner to go. And back come Team Why Not.
Looking for that foul on the
Looking for the
drive.
foul, and Parrish knocks it out. And we have 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Team Why Not up by 9 over the City Rocks here. The Rocks just having a tough time keeping Why Not out of the lane, and they get another bucket to go. 32-21, and they go with the little 1-2-2. Murillo passes this one, but he gets the ball back.
Here we go. We got
Peyton Miller at the wing. I can't get that one to go either. And out of bounds to Team Why Not. Rocks not getting the shots that they want. They're being sped up, not being allowed to run their offense, and it's translated to an 11-point lead.
Absolutely, they are being speed up.
Yeah, they're being forced into shots they don't want to take, and it's 24-second shot clock.
It's starting with the passes, though.
Yep.
You know, once you get that steal, you don't want to turn the ball back over.
And an and one.
Come on, Rev. I feel like his hands were up on that one.
And he gets the and one to go. Parrish with the foul. And the Team Why Not opens up a 13-point lead. Coach Hart takes Peyton Miller out of the game. And the Rocks have to get something going here. It's been a choppy start here. Free throw on the way and good by EJ Vernon. Back come the Rocks. MJ, baseline jumper, no good.
No foul either.
No foul, but it looks like Team Why Not, Were they able to get possession there, or did they lose possession? Oh, they lost possession. So City Rocks have the ball.
See if we can make something shake.
Yeah,
on this
Rocks.
side. Let's go.
Rocks seem to be needing a leader to step up and really just get these guys woken up and in the game, because they're just imposing their will on the Rocks right now. But they get the foul.
Absolutely. Basketball is a game of runs, and I feel like we are not benefiting off of why not's turnovers the way that they are for us. So let's knock some shots down.
Absolutely. Payday gets the ball out swoon for three. Oh, and he just can't get it to go.
All good.
Back comes TY Not. Drives all the way to the lane and a layup.
Glass.
And the Rocks not getting back and protecting the paint leads to another bucket, and the press has started.
We need to get in the paint.
We need a bucket here.
And
a jump ball. Wow. Jump ball. Substitutions in the game for both teams. Murillo driving. Gets that floater. Misses. Tipping no good. And the Why Not gets the ball again.
Good. And we got a
block, but a foul on the Rocks. It looks clean. Jim Hart can't believe it. He's just beside himself, and Rocks need to get something going here.
Yeah, it's been a while since they've scored, and I think they just need to get their momentum back. Game of runs.
SJ Madison at the line makes the first one. They're outscoring the City Rocks 22-8 in this first quarter. Not what the doctor ordered in Kansas City.
Wrong prescription.
No, not yet. It's not good. Rocks need to step up here.
Wake up. What time is it?
It's middle of the day. It's Friday. You know, people are about to go out, have a good time for the night. We want to start this weekend off on the right note.
Exactly.
And the Rocks still have been drawing some fouls here. 2 minutes and 13 left in the second quarter.
See if we can cut this lead.
Yeah, let's see if we can cut this lead here. 18-point game. Murillo gets the ball. They're pressuring. They're really pressuring them hard. Murillo driving. Spray gets the ball behind the back. What did they call? What did they call on that? Not exactly sure what the call was. Looks like they called a travel. 39-21. Oh, gets the tough lefty lay, and it's been all Team Why Not here. 41-21.
Absolutely.
MJ with the tough hop step, and he draws the foul.
Listen, MJ knew we need to get
anything to stop the bleeding right now, and he does it. MJ Madison with 2 shots. Chase Holly on Team Why Not with the foul. Can't get the first one to go. And the Rocks are shooting just 32% for the game. Team Why Not shooting 47, and they're 3 for 9 from deep. And this is a taste of the talent here in the EYBL. The Rocks want to be up there with the juggernauts, and they're so far not looking good in this one. Just flatly. 41-21, Rocks down.
It's a rebound, though.
Good job by Madison to play with some intensity. Spray gets the ball, and it looks like there's knocked out of bounds. 41-21 here. 2 minutes left. Thank you for joining us here at City Rocks Live. 41-21, Team Why Not. Madison drives, spins, tough. Gets it to go.
Nice.
Wow. That's if
right
the Rocks come back, it's going to be on Murillo to get us going. 41-23. Good defense by Sprague, but he still hits it. Tough bucket over Dom Sprague by Julius Price. 43-23. Rocks down. Moore at the top of the key. Passes out to Sprague. Madison passes it. Wooten in the corner. Payday for
Here
three.
we go.
And he gets the triple to go. Much needed. Payday Moore with the triple. Back comes Team Why Not. Misses. Watch your back, Amari. Gets the ball out. Drives and fouls. MJ going hard to the rim. And he gets another foul drawn.
See, I think MJ was seeing the trend of these fouls getting called on the drive and made that adjustment. Honestly, we need to make that earlier a little bit.
Sure. True that. Madison, knowing what the refs are going to call, and he drives baseline, gets the whistle, and he needs a minute here to collect himself, and he's going to go to the line and shoot two for the Rocks. See if he can get these two to go. Spins it on his fingertips. Up and short. Just missed his last three at the line. Come on, MJ. We need these.
Here we go.
Parrish Edmond back into the game. Peyton in for Payday after hitting a three. MJ. Second free throw on the way. And he gets it on that 43-27. Rocks trying to chip away at this lead going into halftime. 20 seconds left. Just a second difference between game and shot clock. Rocks need a stop here going into halftime. Christian Collins, the stud on Why Not, spins, passes, Price, three. Good.
Oh, good to go. That's a good shot right there.
2, Payday from beyond half court, no good. And Team Why Not up 46-27 at halftime. V, what are your thoughts here? Slow start from the Rocks. Still have a lot of basketball left. What's your message for the team?
Absolutely. My message to the team is keep pushing. First half didn't go maybe as you planned it, but basketball's a game of runs. You make adjustments. We're reading the floor, we're reading the refs, we're reading the court, we're reading each other. So I understand the shots weren't falling. Maybe we weren't drawing the fouls in the paint as much as we needed to, but there's a lot of game left to play, and I'm certain that we can make these adjustments in the second half.
We will see. Let's look at the halftime score, 46-27, and looks like we have some photos from you live from Kansas City as show you Coach Hart getting his troops ready there in Kansas City. I think he's probably telling these guys, look, there's a lot of ball game left. There's, 2 quarters, a lot of possessions. If we can turn it around, make some threes and force them into some turnovers, we're going to compete. But if we don't get those 50-50 balls, Team Why Not's athleticism is going to make us pay. So we'll see here, and we'll bring you the player for the first half who's done the most damage against Team Why Not is Lucas Murillo. 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists on 71% shooting. What have you seen from Murillo so far in this game?
Murillo has a way of getting to the basket, can be shifty and kind of use both hands and get in that paint with the floaters. Also been crashing the boards and playing super hard. I'm just loving that he wants to stay in the game, and I could tell by the way he plays. So Doing a great job.
Yeah, so more from Murillo in the second half will be needed if the Rocks want to pull out a victory here. Let's take a look and see if the 16s are playing live.
And a dunk.
Oh, and they get on the board there with the dunk. Looks like we're in the third quarter of action here. Howard Pulley versus City Rocks. And the Rocks have a 14-point lead. Treddy hanging in the air. And these Rocks are playing with confidence.
Absolutely. Since the jump of this game.
Yeah, they really came out ready to work it. It's 55-39, City Rocks. As they look to go to 3-2 on the season and qualify for that Peach Jam spot. 3-pointer on the way from Pulley. Short, no good. We'll get you back out to the second half of Rocks versus Team Y9 in just a moment. Let's see how much time we have left in the half. Looks like there's a minute or two still to go. As Team Y9 get their troops ready to go. They put up a 46 spot in the first half against the City Rocks. I'm sure Coach Hart wants to hold them in the 20s in this half. We'll see, but it has not looked good on the defensive end. Team Y9 really getting to their spots. Caden Bailey leading the way. Julius Price and Christian Collins all doing work for Team Y9. As we look at the box score here. $29-14 outscored the Rocks in the second quarter. 29 points in 8 minutes of action. Not going to get it done. But the two halves and City Rocks will be on, looks like, defense to start the second half. Looks like the cameraman might have went and gotten some popcorn for this one. But we are ready to go here in Kansas City. Live from the City Rocks studio in Albany. City Rocks versus Team Y9.
It's going to be a show.
It's going to be a show. Feeling good about this one.
Me too.
And we are live. Christian Collins gets the ball, passes out to Price, drives, kicks, another wide open three. Short, though, and the Rocks get the rebound. Murillo takes the ball and playing point guard, swings it to Miller on the handoff. He pulls it out. Looks like the Rocks are getting into one of their sets here. Murillo. Peyton Miller.
For three.
Boom! And there goes the dynamite. And the rim has finally yielded a bucket for the Rocks from the three-point land. 46-30. And the lead's back to 16 here. Let's see if we can cut into this. Christian Collins short on the three. We got to box out.
That's
we can't look at it.
Guys.
We can't look at it. And there's the second chance points for the opposing team from California. Oh, we got to block out. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Team Y9 working it low. And they get the steal. Payday Moore dribbling, passes. And he gets the foul. You got to get the and one on that, right? 46-32. City Rocks.
Ramping it up.
5-0 start to the second half. Collins at the wing. Passes it out.
Really turning up that defensive pressure. But
he knocks down a tough turnaround too.
Contested.
Good defense by the Rocks. Just couldn't get that stop there. Murillo off balance, gets blocked by Collins, who's got a couple inches in height over Murillo's. Tough matchup with his 7-foot wingspan. Gets the block. Murillo gets the steal on the other end, passes it up to Peyton Miller.
Hey!
And just little jelly there.
A little.
It was
a fake.
Yeah,
a
little fake
jelly.
48-34.
Jelly.
Payday with the assist. And Let's see if the Rocks can get a stop and cut into this lead. 48-34 team. Why not? Oh, no. Don't tell me he hit another one.
He hit another
He
one
hit
with
another
that
one.
ball movement.
Price
Why
gets
not?
the ball, and he drills it. Shooting like Mark Price is Julius Price. That's a classic name for you. Peyton Miller crosses between the legs. Pulls up. That's got to be a foul.
That's got to be a foul.
Fouled. I believe it's shooting 3. His foot might have been on the line. But we get the clock stopped with 5:25 to go. And looks like it's only a 2-shot foul. It's a 2-shot foul, looks like, for Peyton Miller. Or maybe it's 3 fingers. I can't tell. Looks like one of the refs is saying 3, so...
It was behind.
It was, yes.
There was a lot of space there.
And the first one is up and good. We talked about this earlier. Peyton Miller having to create some offense here for the Rocks, and he's doing it. He's getting us confident in our offense again. Looks like we're chipping away at the lead. What do we have to do to keep charging at these guys?
Shoot, we just gotta come out like we came out at halftime for every possession. I saw the hunger and I saw the extra intensity and the extra effort on those plays. And look, they're getting layups. They're getting fast breaks out of transition, 2-on-1 scenarios. We need to just keep the pressure up and keep pushing the ball, and we'll go straight to the line just like we're doing right now.
Right. See Coach Howie there bringing the team in. He's got a game coming up after this, 15U, playing at 5:30 also against Howard Pulley. So the Rocks are on the block in Kansas City, and Peyton Miller is going to go to the line and shoot some more free throws. Seems like every time the Rocks score, though, the team Why Not has an answer. So we'll see. We'll see. There's only time will tell. And we're here live at City Rocks Live in Albany. All 3 free throws are good from Miller. Back to 14. And the Rocks are going with the press of their own, and they get a turnover. Price just takes his eye off the ball, and the Rocks say, thank you very much. We'll take it. Chance to cut the lead to 12 or 11 with the 3. Mari gets the rock. Peyton cuts off of him. Team Why Not playing their man-to-man. Amari gets it on the wing. Oh, no good, but Camarillo attain it, and that's us. That's us. That's us. Yes, it is. Oh, no. Are you kidding me, Raph? That went off his hip. Yeah.
It was a 50-50.
Yeah, it might have been off Murillo.
It might have. It was a little 50-50, but
it might have been.
Good hustle, Murillo.
Yep. And a 2-1. And the Rocks get the ball where they want it in the corner, but they let it out. Payday, turning up the intensity defensively. It's tough to play with a lead in EYBL. Let's see if the Rocks can capitalize. And the 3 is no good. Rebound, Wooten. Back we go. Is that a turnover by the Rocks? It looks like it was. Rocks turn the ball over there. The missed handoff, but Julius Price throws in the backcourt, stolen by Miller.
Hey!
Then he slams it home. Peyton Miller with the dunk, and the Rocks are within a dozen here.
Peyton Miller been really turning
and
up
he's
the
been
heat.
turning it up offensively and defensively. That's what we need. Collins gets the ball tipped, swung around. Price for 3. Oh, and he doesn't get it to go. But the Rocks can't get the board.
We got 3 boys on the ball. No rebound. Here we go.
Oh, my goodness. And a tip slam capitalized throwdown by Team Why Not. Wow. And they were just playing volleyball at the net there, and they finally get the tip slam. Rocks.
Let's get another one. No go.
Oh, no go on the 3. And Madison can't get that one to go. That was a deep three-pointer. Not the shot we were looking for there. 53-39. We can get it back, though. MJ can make that shot. It just didn't drop for him. Let's see if we can get the ball, get a touch inside, and play out of the catch on a kick out, and that would be a better look. 53-39. 39, rather. Why not? Scoops it. No good. And the Rocks just can't really get the ball out when they miss a shot. It's just...
They got to box out.
They got to box out.
I'm not seeing any boxing out, and I'm seeing a lot of reaching.
Yeah.
And the refs are calling these fouls, so...
Yep. It's just we got to get to these balls, and Team Why Not is a hair quicker. Price looking like Walter Clayton coming off of that one. Yeah.
Not Walter Clayton.
Yeah. Shout out Walter Clayton looking like he does. Yeah, shout out to Walter Clayton getting ready for the draft.
Yes.
His game Price is looking very similar.
Yeah.
And the Rocks trying to get something going. Tough step back midi, no good. Words you don't want to hear. 55-39.
Why not still
attacking, and they get a slam.
Another one.
Just
you see, they got some good back doors on this offense right now.
And the Rocks are down 18.
Here we go. Got to get a bucket right here.
And they're just forcing them into some tough looks here. As MJ scoops, and he gets fouled going to the lane.
And he'll knock these two down. Here we go.
57-39. And this has been a deflating sort of matchup so far for the Rocks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's looking like Why Not might come out of here with the victory. But there's still time left. There's 2:49.
Still early in the game, Nolan.
Still early. Thank you for reminding me.
In the third quarter, and we just hit 40-57.
Yeah, we're good.
So you know
we've seen bigger. Like we watched the Pacers and the Knicks, right? That was what 17 points with 6 minutes left.
That's what I'm saying. Hashtag go Knicks.
Hashtag go Knicks. Got a game tonight against the Pacers.
Yeah.
And we just cut it to 16. So
gotta keep the faith.
Gotta keep the faith out here.
Yes.
And Coach Hart dialing up some pressure here. Paris there at the top of this 2-2-1 pressure. Price dribbles it up, crosses, dives, and he gets whatever he wants
can't
in
help
there.
On ball side shooter. That's
you know
what
can't
I'm
help
saying.
On ball
you can't
side
help
shooter.
on ball side shooter. We're crunching in. Boom! I'm just gonna pass it out.
Yep.
For the three there.
This team is well prepared to play the City Rocks, not letting them get into their sets.
Speeding them up,
pressuring them ball a little bit,
attacking and
getting the 50-50 balls. Yep, pushing it, drive, draw, and kick. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That is the way to attack a pack line defense. And the Rocks are just, they foul the 3-point shooter. Now they're a little slow on the closeout. Makes them pay, but you're right. They don't need a help there on that ball side drive. Leads to another triple. And yeah, it's one thing if there's just the shots aren't falling, but they've just been outplayed here in this game. But there's still time. 60-41 here with 2 minutes and 23 seconds in the third. Passes it to Murillo. Gets Amari a look, and he cans it. A big three there. 60-44.
Well needed shot right there.
Much needed, and they get no steal. It's a foul, it looks like, on the Rocks. $60-44. Payday guards the inbound pass. And he gets it to go. Tough finish there.
Tough finish.
Very tough finish. I believe that was EJ Vernon, who was not there session 1. But he is a beast on the glass. No good by the Rocks. Parrish with the rebound. Back comes the Rocks. Pushes his way in.
No.
Oh, no way. They called him out of bounds.
What do we call that?
I don't know. I think he was out of bounds, but it sure seemed like he was pushed. 62-44. Started off the game pretty well, and Team Wynot has seized control here in the third quarter. Really started in the second quarter, and it's stayed at around 16 points most of this quarter. Right now, Team Wynot just physical. 64-44.
Getting what they want. Gotta make some stops right here. Here we go.
Murillo gets the bucket. 64-46 and the foul called. Murillo trying to keep the Rocks in this game here.
59.2 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter.
Yeah, just under a minute here. They need to, if they want to make a move, they got to make it right now. Misses the free throw. 64-46, Team Wynot. Three ball on the way, no good. And another foul on another shooter.
Guys, come on.
Oh, boy.
It's the second one.
Yeah. Oh, boy. This is not a fun game to announce, I'll tell you that much. 64-46. We had one of these last week, and they don't get any easier. Still early in the week, City Rocks 3-2 overall. Have a tough schedule here in Kansas City. It'd be a lot more difficult to go 3-1 this week. If they do, it's a great sign. Trying to get going here. Steal one from Team Wynot. They have built a pretty large lead here. As Zachary White goes to the line and makes the second. Murillo fouls a three-point shooter. And Team Wynot has a chance to go up by 20, and they do. Knocks down all three free throws. 66-46. Wynot with the lead. Payday drives, gets the angle, swings it out. Nice pass.
Nice.
Parrish knocks down. Is that a two? I believe it was a two. 66-48. Parrish on a nice drive, drawing kick by Payday. Team Wynot holding for the last shot, it looks like. 2-1 on the rim. And they get another rebound. Go. 5 seconds left. Push it, bro. Oh, no, he did
City
not.
Rocks? No, we just had
Oh, we got the foul called.
Grabbed it.
And that looks like it's going to be free throws for the Rocks, or no?
No.
Still, no.
No.
5 seconds left. 66-48. The Rocks are going to have a chance to get one last shot off before the quarter. Payday gets to a spot. Oh, no good.
No good.
End of the third quarter. 66-48. Team Wynot has a comfortable lead here. And not out of the question to come back from 18. It's been done before. The Rocks really need to step on the gas here in the fourth quarter.
Rocks, they got it. I think that they just need to tap into that energy they had coming out in the second half. Seriously.
You need to tap into the Rhino mentality and just charge forward here.
And just charge forward.
All right, we got update here. Peyton Miller, 13 points. rebound and assists, doing well from the field. Trying to keep us in this game. We needed him to get going, and he has provided us with some offense and efficiency. We're going to need him to put the team on his back. Picked up a couple offers over the weekend. I believe Towson and Florida Gulf Coast offered Peyton Miller. A lot of coaches showing interest in the 6'2" point guard from the George School. And the fourth quarter is about to be underway. Rocks cut the lead from 19 to 18 in the third. Let's see if they can close the gap further. They have the ball to start the fourth quarter here.
We also have the time.
We got the time. Time is not necessarily our friend, but we have some of it here. And Parrish, bullies is what? No, they didn't call it. Okay, good call.
What are we calling, flops?
That was a flop on Team Why Not, and referee does a good job there, not rewarding it. Baseline out of bounds play for Coach Hart. Looks like Team Why Not is going to line up in a man. Step back by
MJ.
Madison. Looking like Jordan there.
Very.
MJ with the tough baseline fadeaway. 66-50.
We got like a 1-3-1 trap
We got
going
a little
on
1-3-1 here, trying to spice this game up a little bit. Coach Hart going with the MJ Madison at the top of this 1-3-1. We got the Price there. Oh, did he lift that pivot? No, he didn't. Oh, when we get the steal anyways.
Up the floor.
It out. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. That was a crazy sequence.
It is. They called a foul.
Oh, my goodness.
Dude's on
Chance
the
for
ground.
the Rocks there in transition. $16-point game for the Rocks. Let's see.
$16-point game for the Rocks, and they still have that momentum.
Yeah, they got the momentum.
Honestly.
They got some momentum.
You gotta give it to them. They're still
They're
going
scrappy.
after it.
They're scrapping right now. And
Exactly.
I like what Coach Hart has done here, getting them in his zone. But Walter Clayton is just...
Walter Clayton.
I'm sorry, it's not Walter Clayton.
No, but Walter Clayton is doing what he needs to do.
He's looking like, 23
Price?
points.
We talk about Julius Price hooping like Walter Clayton right now.
MJ back to the basket, another fadeaway.
MJ,
and he's knocking it down.
AK.
Yes.
Like, come on, he got that shooter.
Yep.
He's doing it. I like that mid-range he got going on.
Let's get MJ the Rock there. He's getting some work done there in the mid-post.
I'm telling you, you get MJ the Rock there,
Yep.
they're going to do a two-man on him.
Yep.
Send somebody to cut.
Let's get MJ the Rock and a hand on Julius Price.
In the three.
And Caden Bailey dribbles and draws to Collins, skips and whips a pass.
They're just passing that ball super hard. You could tell.
And a deep three on the way. No good, but we tapped in by our own guy, was it?
No.
Oh, they got a finger on it. 71-52. Payday. Gets it tipped. And the Rocks don't see it. Back comes Team Why Not. And yeah, he's going to make that one again.
Another one.
Another three by Julius Price.
Clayton.
Yeah, that was very Clayton. And Payday waltzes
Payday
in
trying to
with
get
the left.
paid today.
Yes. Payday with the lay. And the Rocks are down 20. That was their largest lead of the game. And now another bomb from Team Why Not.
Team Why Not is just knocking down those outside shots after penetration, and City Rocks is just catching up right now.
Yep, Zachary White on that three-pointer. And MJ gets the foul called, ends up on the deck.
Still on the deck. See, we're getting a lot of these. Our shots are starting to fall on the offensive line. We're getting these foul calls. It's just these shots on our defensive end that we're allowing to get up.
Yep.
They're passing the ball so fast, but we got to stay in those gaps.
Absolutely. It's been a tough game defensively for the Rocks. They've given up 77 points. I know Coach Hart wants to be much better on the defensive end, and just not looking like it might not happen in this game. 77 points here. Team Why Not, no signs of slowing down as we have 6 minutes in the fourth quarter. MJ, 5 of 9 from the free throw line on the game. Living at the stripe, but can't get that one to go either. Now he's 5 of 10 from the stripe.
We got Why Not still playing at that pace, getting those shots.
Oh my gosh, they just can't. Oh, they get that? Okay, good. That was knocked out of bounds. Let's see if there's a rebounding stat on here. 20 rebounds for the Rocks to, was that 41? 41 to 20 on the rebounds. 41 Team Why Not, 20 City Rocks, and I think that's where the game is won right there.
Absolutely.
Good for the Rocks to get some minutes here. What do they call here? Get some minutes for Luka. We got Dom on the court, Parrish, MJ, and Murillo. See if this lineup could give the Rocks some momentum going into tomorrow. 77-44, Team Why Not. Oh, Price with the sidestep 3. No good, but the tip in. If it's not a made 3, it's a tip in. 79-54, and Murillo gets fouled driving it up the sideline.
Absolutely, said that just right. If it isn't a made 3, it's a tip in. And both of those are just hustle
they're
plays
equally
in the
deflating.
End,
if you're on defense and someone hits a 3, it's a deflating play. If someone gets an offensive rebound, second chance point, it's a deflating play.
Exactly.
Giving up 2s on the tough shots as Parrish gets his own miss and
puts up
knocks it in.
And one?
And one. Oh, wait.
Oh, no way. I thought it was an and one.
What did they...
That's a good shot, Parrish.
That was...
It looked like an and one.
What do they call on that play? It looks like Parrish might have stepped out of bounds there. Collins has been quiet today, but his teammates have certainly picked up the slack. Caden Bailey, no good. Murillo from deep, no good. Offensive rebound.
Puts it up, no good.
D-cell step, no good. Back comes Team Why Not. Just knifed their way in.
Euro.
81-54. Oh boy.
How much time we got in the clock, Nolan?
Someone stop the live stream. It is a blowout. Team Why Not and Coach Hart calls a timeout, and Team Why Not's dapping each other up on the sidelines, but they're very business-like. This is a team, to me, that looks like they can contend for a Peach Jam title. Team Why Not, the way they're playing. They have the talent. They have the motor. Watch out to the rest of the league. Team Why Not is a very good team.
I like their energy that they bring, and I feel like they move the ball very well. I saw that the later it got in the game, the more hard and more fast they wanted to go with the balls, and that's why they were turning it over a little bit. But what's wrong with turning up that speed, especially when you're up right now, you know? So thought they had really good ball movement so far. Can make the right shots. Shoot, they had, last time I checked, they were 9 for 23 from the three-point line. I'm sure that's 10 for 24 after that last 3 made. And, they're crashing those boards. Let's see. It's
43-23 on the boards.
Yeah. 43-23. That'll be a deciding factor.
Yeah, it's tough. It's been a deflating. They've 9 threes made to City Rocks 3 and 43 rebounds to our 23. There's no pictures in the stat sheet, but you can watch it on this stream. This is just the story of the game. Missed shots, made shots. They're getting the rebound. They're putting it back in. It's a 81-54 lead for Team Why Not. City Rocks just playing for pride at this point. Getting some guys some much needed minutes too. We only have 9 guys this weekend, so gotta get guys rest and get guys minutes early on. And here's an opportunity. Peyton can't get the ball in to Luca. Back comes Collins with a bucket, 83-54. City Rocks down. Sprague probes the baseline, pulls it out. Nice crossover.
Snatch.
Step. Oh,
no go.
good shot, but no good on that. And they get the
just-
ball just right down and score within 3 seconds of the rebound. They just race it up and score.
They got a good transition going on right now.
You know, it's tough. I mean, Coach Hart wants his team to get back on defense. He wants them. Oh, nice play.
Hey,
Nice
Parrish.
dunk by Parrish on the feed from Dom Sprague. Great pass by Dom. Nice finish by Parrish. Oh, 24 Vernon gets his own rebound and finds a shooter. No good. And they still get an offensive rebound, but Dom Sprague can dig it out. He does.
We got
Passes
2
it out.
Blues on the floor in the backcourt in a block.
Block, but they get the whistle. Peyton going
Foul.
strong. Slow to get up. We got 2.5 minutes here in the 4th quarter.
Going to the line. All right, City Rocks, finish strong. Here we go.
Here we go. Free throws on the way for Peyton Miller. Knocks it down. He's having a nice game, up to 15 points. Why not? Dribbling the ball out. Leading the way for Team Why Not is Julius Price with 26 points. Zachary White with 16 points. Luca for 3. Boom. Big shot. Nice pass by Dom Sprague. Getting Luca a nice look. Good to see City Rock still playing hard here late in the 4th.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They have heart. They do have hustle, and they're not going to give up. So I have a lot of respect for them. And why not just getting these easy tough 2s?
Yep. It's all Team Why Not here, 87-61. Luca sizing up his defender, splash down. You gotta get a hand up on that. Boom. Luca finding a shot, which will be good moving forward here. 87-64. Minute and 9 seconds left to go in the game. Payday with the rebound. Just under a minute to go. Murillo drives. Kisses it up the glass. Wait,
travel?
Oh, he's just calling it a substitutions.
Oh, I was like,
yeah.
hold on.
87-66. Team Why Not wanted to charge on that one, but Murillo went straight up. off the glass. Good. 66-87. City Rocks applying some pressure here. Just playing hard, and they get the steal. Payday all the way. No good. But he gets fouled. Payday gets the foul call. Darian Moore will head to the line, looking for his 9th and 10th point on the afternoon. First free throw on the way and good. Payday at the line here with 39 seconds left. Up and good. Last few moments of the game here with 30 seconds left. Swings it. Luka with the rebound. Gets it out to Payday. 3-point ball. No good.
Go.
And that looks like it's going to do it. 87-68. The Rocks are still pressing.
Pressuring. Just gets that steal.
Oh, no good by Luka. 87-68 is your final score from Kansas City. And the Rocks drop to 4-4 as Coach Hart shakes hands with Team Why Not. You got Josh there, Lucas, Amari, Nick, Parrish, Payday, Peyton, Luka, MJ, Brady, Dom, Coach Carm, Prophet, all shaking hands. Well-fought game on both sides. Just came down to the rebounding and the three-point shooting. And it was all Team Why Not in that regard.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we definitely have a lot to look forward in the next game here. We have our stars.
Our stars for the game. Thank you, V. Peyton Miller, top star. He played very well. He had 14 points, actually 15 points on the game. 4 of 7 from the field, 5 of 5 from the line. And we also have MJ Madison, 11 points, 3 rebounds. Huge for us, getting on the board early and often. And then Lucas Murillo, our second star, he had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. That's going to do it for us here at City Rocks Live. We'll be back with you tomorrow at 2 o'clock Central Time for our next matchup, which we have here for you. Brad Beal Elite, another really tough team that's going to be playing close to home. Tough schedule for the Rocks. They play Brad Beal and Mocan in Kansas City. So this is going to be a tough schedule. This is going to show a lot of our grit and what we're made of. So we'll be back here live tomorrow, 2 o'clock with Valencia. I'm Nolan, signing off.
Have a wonderful night.